I'm not under a sign anymore. Hello. There you go. There you go. Shouldn't have any problem now. There you go. It's warm out. What do you think? It's just 67 degrees. Yeah, it feels it. It feels hot. Hot, hot, hot. Hot, hot, hot. Say hello to everybody. Thank you, DJ, for being there. You made it first. Yes, you did. I'm first. I'm first. I'm first. I'm first through the door. Look at me. Look at me. Look at the striping in the sky. Look at that. Big X in the sky. Biff Bipperson, hello. Good to see you. Thanks for being there. Yeah, Mike, I'm right underneath a sign here, but I wanted to get this view for a couple of minutes. That's what happens. There's no static now, right? No. Vinny, how you doing? Jeff turned into a robot. No. Messing around with my toy. Messing around with my toy. I like my toy. I have to isolate it. Can't be near any electric stuff, right? Hello. How are you? How you doing? Look who's back. Look who's back. It's about time you took me in the car, you big fool. You know, people really want to see me. They don't want to hear your mouth going up and down and up and down. They want to see me. They want to see Joe. Is that what you want? You want to see Joe? Found Joe. Miss Marie put him in the cabinet with all the coffee cups. Yeah, she put me with a bunch of strangers. People I don't know. People I don't like. They're not my kind of people. They're not funny. They're not entertaining. Like me. And you know, I did make a friend. I made a friend in the cabinet. He's a good friend now. His name is Timmy. You want to meet Timmy? Timmy's a lot of fun. Has a lot to do with drinking a lot of coffee. That's what he tells me. So, without any further ado, here's Timmy. Say hello, Timmy. Hello. Hello. That's Timmy the Turd. Timmy the Turd. Yay! That's Timmy the Turd. Hello, everybody. Hello. I'm your good friend, Timmy. Joe, do you like your new friend? I love my new friend very much. He talks to me. Pretty much he listens. I do all the talking. Yes, that's typical of Joe. Sound is much better. Very good. Zeke, how are you? Calm before the storm. You got that right. Joshy and Stacy, how are you guys? Good to see you. I'm out getting provisions. That's what I'm doing. I got everything. Got everything I needed. Because I'm counting on, whether or not counting on it, I'm pretty sure if it snows, the power's going to go out. That's how I look at it. So, I'm prepared for that. I got my water ready. Got the batteries, got the lights, the LED lights. What else did I get? I got chicken, already made chicken from Krogerage, and ribs from Krogerage. I got hot dogs, buns, bread, got peanut butter. I'm set. Now, if the power doesn't go out, I guess I got extra food. What can I say? Because it goes out more than it doesn't during a snowstorm here up in the Smokies. Now, I don't know where you are, and I know, Josh, you're up there in Gatlinburg, and sometimes the power goes out there. It's pretty standard, right? Switch it back so I can... Hello. Come on now. There we go. So you can see what's going on, and I can focus on that. Vinny says, good afternoon, Jeff. Patiently waiting for the appearance of Timmy. You just saw Timmy. Vinny, you're my new friend, Vinny. I'm Timmy the Turd. And you see me more than you realize, don't you? Maybe every morning, maybe every night. I'm Timmy, your good friend, Timmy. Oh, God. Pipe down, Joe. Tell it go. Pipe down, Joe. I know. I got to tell him to pipe down because he is a pain in the neck. I heard him in the cabinet all the time. just being a pain in the neck. Oh, he never shuts up. Never, ever, ever shuts up. Paul Cullum, hello. I'm having coffee myself with my handmade mug. Wow. From that Where's Valley Pottery Shop. They have nice stuff there, don't they? I know they do. I've been in there and it really is nice. You want yourself, I believe they'll even make you one. Not right away. I'm pretty sure you can have it, say I want it like this, and they'll ship it to you. They're fun. They're fun. James Johnson, hello. Good to see you. Joshy and Stacy. Hey, James. What's up, brother? Zeke Smith. I think I would get a generator. Thought about it. Putting it somewhere would be interesting. I can't put it in a dungeon because carbon monoxide. I would have to have some cement poured because where the house is, like I said before, it's dug into the mountain. It is extremely steep. You step out and you walk to the side of the house. It's very steep, so I'd have to have block or cement poured in and leveled. There's no level place for it. D&T Tennessee, this is your daily alert to remind you that Camping World sucks. And I thank you for that. Oh yeah, howdy folks, thanks. Joshy Stacy, I'm finally back. Oh, you're in Georgia for 3 days after 2+. I can't read that because there's letters in front of it. There, weeks in Gatlinburg. You were in 2 weeks for Gatlin. I didn't know that. Goes by quick, doesn't it? So now what's the latest weather forecast for here? How many inches of snow are we actually going to get? Is it actually going to happen, or is it going to be just a lot of nonsense? I'm trying to figure that out. I'm putting some cables away right now. Teleco Toys, 3 to 7 inches. That's here, they're talking? Here, as in East Tennessee, here? Wow. Well, I'm ready. I got the gas tank full. It's still, the gas, by the way, the price is still, you'll see a sign. I'm really trying to get out into the street, but it's not being very friendly. No, it's not. There. You can see it. Out in the road. Yeah, the stripe in the skies again. I could see that. Wonderful, wonderful. So snowstorm and striping of the skies. Isn't that nice? So what do you guys all have planned for the weekend? You would hardly know that there's going to be a storm, with today being as beautiful as it is. Now the storm's not going to last long. Not at all. DJ, 5 to 8 expected within 24 hours. It's going to be fun to drive in, and I will be as long as I can. I'm going to be out driving. Okay. Let me get into the videos. Hopefully I can get them live. I'm just taking you up the street a little ways because I was doing my errands. Just figured I'd say hello to you. A lot of traffic. And from what I understand, Dollywood opens tomorrow. Now, I'm sure they didn't have that in their plans to have 5 to 8 inches of snow, but Dolly's supposed to make an appearance on a snowmobile, most likely. If they're talking 5 to 8 inches, traffic will be at a standstill here. Back roads aren't going to fare all too well at all. Gatlinburg. Okay, so Gatlinburg, because they're higher up, they're going to get the high stuff. I guess we can get anywhere from 3 to 6, maybe, where I am in Wares Valley. Josh and Stacy, absolutely. CPA is not something I could do. No, I'm not asleep. That's why I hire somebody to do mine. Costly, but it's worth it because everything's always, the I's are dotted and the T's are crossed. Yeah, I know I lost it. It's back now. Lame Hop's word, how are you? How's it going, cats? Doing good. Great day. Everything looks wonderful out there. And I'm sure it'll look really nice tomorrow. There's nothing like fresh fallen snow. And it always looks good on the cabin. I love to go out and take pictures of it and put it in our photo album so that Miss Marie can look back. Mike, how are you? Mike is Hillis. I'm trying to focus. Hello from McInnesville, Tennessee. I wish we were there 3 weeks ago. PB on the go. I'm not cutting out anymore. Paul Cullen, my coffee mug is made by Alowin Pottery. Where's Valley Gatlinburg? You can have your own cups made, you know. There's a lot of artisans out here, pottery, spinners and stuff, and you can have them, and they'll spin it right up for you, but, you know, it takes time to put it in the kiln. You know, you got to make it, you got to paint it, you got to deep fry it, and then you got to wait till the thing cools down. It's not a drive-up window, let's put it that way. Kind of see some of the traffic now. James Themes, oh no, I don't mean confusion. I'm saying I'm having a deal to deal with our properties or everything else. You're back. I'm back now. Refresh and should work. Yes, you should. I did. I don't know. I've been there before, but all of a sudden the signal decided to go out. There's a lot of people here. James Johnson says, think we're coming down on the 23rd. Maybe we'll see you. Yep, you know where to go. Coaster. James Themes. Canal subject, but I saw in the video Tommy and Teresa from their YouTube channel, and that really looked like top-notch, awesome pizza. Yeah, I liked it too. It looked really good to me. Not 5 to 8 inches, 5.8 inches. How can they give the 0.8? Somebody's gonna, it's pre-measuring? Well, I don't think so. DGI, do my own taxes. Well, of course. You don't have investments in properties and stuff. You just do whatever you got. I used to do mine many years ago. It was very simple. A couple of lines, sign it, check it, and that's the end of it. I did when I was talking to my accountant, saying that a lot of people don't realize that for the tax credits that they're getting, whether it be for children or not, that will come out of your income tax check. If you received whatever it is, how many children, how many tax credits, that's considered income, and it's also part of the stimulus check that they will subtract that from your check, your overall check. I said, do these people know that? They go, probably not. Probably not. So again, you're getting hammered again. Isn't that nice of them? More aluminum foil on the phone. Put your left hand out the window. Yeah, I'm okay now. I'm okay now. Traffic is definitely thin. This is going towards Sevierville. I really can't wait to see the snow. I wanted to have like one more nice snowstorm, and then when it melts, there's more stuff to video. You know, the melting of the snow, and you know how I do it. You know what I like to do. make sure if you're up here, you can see the traffic coming in. You fill up your tanks before you get into town, or you're going to pay a higher premium. If you could go to Sevierville, like where I'm heading down Dolly Parton Parkway, you'll find gas a little bit cheaper. There's Sakura. DJ, there's Sakura. Right up here, they're building a new building. Right next to the Bad Boys School. Home for children. That's the Bad Boys School. Right on your right there. I'm just guessing. I'm assuming they were going to build that for them, but it says here for lease. So I'm thinking it's probably going to be a commercial building. Wow, for years that sign used to be Forbidden Cabins. Now it's Smoky Mountain Deer Farm, Exotic Petting Zoo, Deer Farm, and Riding Stables. That's new. Not far from me was the Moonshine Ridge store, Moonshine Ridge Country Store and Cafe. They're closing down. They got a for lease sign up on the building already. So I guess they took a hit and they never could recover, and that's the problem. A lot of places did take a hit and they never were able to recover. Going into downtown Sevierville. You haven't seen it from this perspective in a while. This is downtown Sevierville. Even with they put the trolley tracks back down. Isn't that cool? When you see the trolley tracks, isn't that nice? Yeah, thank God it's Friday. I agree with you, Bobby Joyce. Northeast Georgia Mountain folk. Hello, Jeff and all. We're all in Helen at meetup. Oh, cool. That's nice. That sounds like it's going to be fun. No, Dolly's supposed to open tomorrow. I don't know if they did it for pass holders today. That I'm not sure. I haven't had a pass for the last few years. Too expensive, and we never really enjoyed the place. I mean, we loved the place, but we didn't, like kids, we didn't go through the whole place and ride everything, because I just don't do that anymore, and Miss Marie doesn't like it either. There's the Appalachian on your left. Restaurant. I believe they're only open for dinner. I could be wrong, but I think only dinner. Gray's Burgers is on your left here, right behind the white sign. Great burgers. You want good burgers? Go to Gray's. And Bistro 109. I don't know if they're open yet. Bistro 109 restaurant. It looks open. It looks like they may have opened. And an old-time barber. Can you imagine that? There's still barbers that are here. That's very cool. It's such an old town, old world spirit here. There's the courthouse. Totally refurbed here in town. Come on, buddy. Let's go. He's going to just sit there? I guess. There's no parking there. Oh, he's waiting for her. I see. This is downtown. There's the courthouse. Beautiful old courthouse. Absolutely beautiful courthouse. There's the Dollywood statue right there. Right in front of the courthouse. Too much. There's Dolly. Can't stay here too long because it's the old style narrow streets. Look at the pretty buildings. Aren't they gorgeous? This guy decided to move. You like this, Dana? Yeah, this is downtown Sevierville. They ripped this place up and redid everything. And they did such a good job too. They got the courthouse. It's really pretty here. I like it here. Go around the back. They kept as many of the old buildings as they could. Carla Vision, hello, dear. How are you? Thank you. Pass holder has to make reservations. Okay. I'm not a pass holder. I think the price now, somebody correct me if I'm wrong, I think it's like $180 for a year pass per person. It's a lot of money. We only ride the train, so it's like, that's an expensive train, right? I'm trying to get a better shot of the Dolly statue for you, but the guy was blocking the road. There's very, very little space to navigate around here. And parking is like almost nothing. You can't. Larry Greenman, hi, how are you? Alice Eve, just joining where the statue portion. You can see it all the way down there. I'm really trying to get you a shot of it. I should be able to now. The traffic scene, the guy with the truck over there, so I'm spinning around the corner. Oh, probably. I should have drove over that curb, but I did. I'm trying to get that shot for you. There's the Dolly statue. Right there. There's Dolly. I think he wants to get a picture too. Everybody comes up here to take pictures. We're on Court Street right now. This is Bruce Street. We're going to intersect with. And the original Sevierville was very tiny. There wasn't much to it. And it expanded over time, as all things do. And it just, it grew beautifully. They've kept a lot of the original buildings, and for a while they're all cobblestone streets. There are still some of it, you can see it, witness to it, But I mean, eventually, progress takes over, and you can't have cobblestone. It's extremely expensive to keep it up when you have traffic going on bigger trucks than it was designed to do. There were quite a few antique stores here at one time, but I believe the pandemic kind of hit them hard because people weren't able to go out and they weren't able to buy anything. See these places here. This was an insurance place. Now it's Smarm, but it was insurance, and now they're gone too. The Smarm people. Still some beautiful old homes most of these are title places or attorneys, what you're seeing. But they're the original houses. Really cool. This is how it would have looked at just after the turn of the century. Smoky Mountain title, turning. Somebody's either buying a house or selling a house. I recognize those big folders. And here they got bail. Nice old buildings on the left. Those are all old and original. They kept them up, as best as they can. There's not much else they can do. You don't want to tear them down. Some of them might actually be protected, so you can't just go knocking them down. This is the road that to the right would lead you back to Pigeon Forge, to the left would bring you further into Sevierville, and then down to Kodak and 40. And it's always a hassle to get across this, except when nobody's here. Then it's really a breeze, and that's rare. Okay, I think I'll get a break here. There we go. I got a break. Alice Ease, thank you for going. Have her check it out next time. Yeah, it's definitely, you can walk around there, kind of hang around there if you want. You can. It's not bad at all. It's very nice, and there's no riffraff here. None. The sheriff's department's right there, and I'm telling you, anybody who doesn't look like they belong, they're going to be talking to them. That's a fact, Jack. Seasons Restaurant is there, 101. That's another one on your left, along the Central Hotel, the historic Central Hotel. Pricey place, but very cute. You want top-notch hotel. That's it. The historic Central Hotel is wonderful. And check out my video if you want to see what the insides look like. I got in before they even opened. And when I talked to the management, and they took me on some of the rooms that were done. Wow, real 1920s, 1899 on up style. Really nice, at least to my eyes. It was very nice. It's very comfortable. All the latest amenities, but very comfortable. I'm not a modern person at all. I do not like modern interiors. I don't like modern anything. I like that, personally, I like the Victorian period where things were nice and deep. There was depth in furniture, depth in clothes, depth in everything. There was dimensions, not flat white walls. Nothing makes me feel more uncomfortable than flat white walls. This is Chapman Highway. Randall, how are you? Randall Hill, sup, Jeff? And you mountain lovers. Yeah, I hope you enjoy these little drives I'm taking you on. I enjoy just going for a drive with you guys. That's what it'd be all about. Shortcut over here. I'm taking you on these, I believe. No big bump. For the truck it is not good. And this takes you right back into Pigeon Forget. Nice ride. You can get off Parkway 66 and you can make a left right where I did, and you can come on down here and you get into Pigeon Forge pretty easy. And not much of a hassle at all, depending on who's in front of you. You know, I'm not in any rush, so I hope you're not in any rush. I will certainly hope not. Hopefully the signal's still clear. I'm close enough. I'm running parallel to Parkway right now. The Winford Dunn, whatever you want. Winford Dunn, Parkway, 66. It's all the same. It's a pretty road. Nice drive. Rick Sargent, hello from Ohio. Starting to snow, can't wait. 7 weeks before Gatlinburg. Eat beans, America. Bullets, beans, and beer, my friend. That's what we need to survive on. Bullets, beans, and beer. Not talking politics today, right? My blood pressure was up last night. I was reading a bunch of articles, and I was ready to kick over the monitor. This is a nice suburban area right here. You can find houses for sale here all the time. So if you're looking for homes, they're right up in this area. Very suburban. Not mountain cabin-y or anything like that until you get a little further down the road a ways. But a pleasure to drive. Hideaway Ridge. Those are nice places up there. Hideaway Ridge. There's a twisted journey. Joe's back in the car.
I'm really glad I'm taking a drive. I missed him out. Timmy Turd. Friends, but he's a shower. A lot. He always stinks.
Timmy Turd always stinks. Yeah, he does. You're able to see this clear. I can't acknowledge right now because of the turns. I don't know if you saw that guy pass. Big dually truck passed me on a double yellow. Okay, I'm back. I lost everybody, but I'm back. Not very many people on today. It's one of those days. Sorry. There, I just wanted to show you Apple Farm being right. These are the country roads. They're nice and peaceful to enjoy. Little hills. Lots of fun to drive.
I'm having a good time. Stuck in that cabin.
I know, Joe.
Me too. Timmy loves it.
Signal should stay strong. Should. We're entering. It'll be covered in snow by tomorrow. Deerfoot townhomes here. That's new. Coming on all, you see the big buildings. You know you're in Sevierville when you see those big giganto buildings. Remember, the Goat Coaster's open today and tonight, rain or shine. They'll be open probably till 11 tonight with all the spring breakers here. Now you'll recognize right where we are in a moment. Tandra Mall straight ahead. Olive Garden on your left, Red Lobster on your right. Joe's Crab Shack straight ahead. Eat it, Joe's. And we're on the Parkway. Right here is the Parkway. There it is. Yeah, you're right, Randall. Hard to believe that there's a winter storm, winter watch, too. Luckily, they haven't made it a warning yet. That's nice. Thanks, DJI. Speaking of high blood pressure, I just got back from the drugstore. I get a refill of my nitro pills. I have them, but I don't use them anymore. My heart's in good shape. My doctor's shocked. He goes, somebody had 5 heart attacks. How could you be so healthy? I said, one thing is attitude is everything. And second is diet. Eating the right foods. Sure, I break away sometimes. I'm just like any other human. I like things that I shouldn't be eating, but I never continue eating them. Usually if I have like a nice, good, big old juicy burger, the next day or two, I'll somewhat fast and juice, drink a lot of fluids, eat a lot of greens and things, and then it flushes me out really quick. There's the new Skyland Ranch right there on the right. It's coming along nicely. Can't go in there. They won't let you in. It's all fenced it up. But they're building, they're moving along. I don't think they'll have it done this season. There's the traffic on your left. You can see that, I think now. Biff, how are you? My traffic plan for Gatlinburg has been endorsed by the DNC and Greta Thunberg. Thank God Greta gave you the clearance. I mean, isn't she the smartest thing you've ever seen? Dana Gardner. Picture should be looking good. Rick Sargent. Sergeant. Laugh out loud. Not Sargent. Sargent. Okay, Sargent. Sorry. But I still love you. Mean it. Okay. Rick Sargent. I won't make that mistake again. I got the email. I try to pronounce everybody's name right. I do try. I guess the storm didn't scare everybody off with the amount of traffic that I'm seeing. You know? I'm back. Everything should be good. I go up and down that road often enough. You can make a right here at this light, Apple Valley Road. That'll take you to some really nice places. That's Hidden Mountain Resort right there. If you make a right, Hidden Mountain Resort. Oh, I hate this bump right here. It's way too deep. It makes the car rattle. Adjust the rabbit ears. I did. I put some aluminum foil on it, like you suggested. Joe's causing trouble. I don't cause trouble. And Timmy Turd, he's causing all the trouble.
I'm not doing anything wrong here. I'm Timmy. Quiet. I just Nikolai.
Wonderworks, Beyond the Lens, Hatfields and McCoys, the Titanic, bump. Another bump. Lots of bumps. Carlovich says supposed to get freezing rain, sleet, and snow. It never showed up. Yeah, I remember they did this last time, right, Carl? Remember? A few weeks back or a month or so, the storm that was coming in, and go, get ready, you know, sell the kids, board up the houses, leave town, all that. And at my place, I got probably less than a third of an inch. And they were calling for inches. So, you know, they can only predict what they predict, but the only way they get viewers is they tell you that it's doom and gloom, so you keep tuned in. They're not going to go, hey, here's the weather forecast. You may get a little dusting of snow, and then here's a commercial, and we'll be back. And that's how they do it, but they don't. They make you panic and freak. So I don't believe anything I see on TV. Commercials, no, I don't believe any of it. It's all lies. Everything is lies. Snowing right now in Dayton, Ohio. Thank you, Frank. Good Italian, eat garlic and drink wine. Yeah, oh, absolutely. I don't drink wine, though. If someone offers me a glass, oh, sure, I'll drink it. Because a glass of wine isn't going to hurt you. It's a bottle of wine that might hurt you. Or the bottle itself. If your wife hits you on the head with it. I don't give Marie any ammunition whatsoever. Christopher Rollins, how are you? Sure is a beautiful, warm day. Yeah, it is for us, too. 3 to 6 inches of snow tonight. I'm actually waiting for it. I really am looking forward to it. Just so that, one, I enjoy that sound of snow. I love the sound of snow, the quietness, and I love to be able to videotape it because I just enjoy being out in it. And Miss Marie loves it. She's like a kid out in the snow. She puts her boots on. First thing she does is goes, puts her snow boots on, gets her parka on, her gloves, and then she goes out and makes snowballs and runs around. I mean, she has a lot of fun. She's real like at heart. You know, she doesn't let the world get in her way, and that I respect. Does not let the world get in the way. Traffic is thick. Ed Griffith, hello. How are you? Jeff, I guess that snow is supposed to come down between like 12 tonight. Yep, at 3 in the morning. It's a dangerous time, and it's going to be really heavy and wet. And that's what I'm fearful of, Ed, is that heavy wet. That's what breaks, snaps the trees, and snaps the power line. So I'm all prepared for a power outage. Completely prepared. I'm going to shower twice in a row. I'm going to take a shower, get out, dry myself, get right back in again so that I'm really clean. Somebody just got a new Subaru Forester. I'm not a Forester fan. If I was going to make the plunge, I would, if that's what I wanted, I would go with the Outback with much better car, or the Legacy like I have. I prefer luxury over an SUV. Maybe someday, I don't know. But not right now. Car prices are too high. Gas is too high. It's they got to be hurting because people aren't buying cars when gas prices are high. So the prices will start coming down eventually. Denver Stacy, hi from West Virginia. Good to see you. Thank you for joining us. Thank you, Chris. Post the video. I'd like to see that. I love looking videos of snow. DJ, I'm surprised it's so clear. Actually, well, I hope it should be clear. Absolutely. Dana Garvey. So far, my knees are feeling good. Yeah, mine. That's funny because that's funny you say that because this morning my knee was starting to bother, my left knee, which always does. I got cracked with a skate when I was playing hockey, and it's always bothered me forever and ever. And I noticed, I said, oh, my knee's hurting. That storm is definitely on its way. Christopher Rollins says, with temps dropping like that, we're lucky we don't have tornadoes coming. Yeah, the heat, the thermals that creates. Yes. I agree. But up here, we rarely get a tornado. Mountains break them up too fast. Gary the Cable Guy. Jeff, I'm planning on coming down next few weeks, spending 3 days. Do you recommend? Monday through Wednesday is absolutely the best. Tuesday through Thursday is not bad either. Not bad. Thursday, you'll start noticing more traffic. From this point on, Thursday on, traffic comes into town. It's already on its way on Thursday. They don't wait till Friday. They're here on Thursday. So if you can do Monday through Wednesday, I think you'll be better suited for getting around places. And there won't be any snow by then. That should be it. I mean, after tomorrow, I think that's it. I know 93, they had a really bad storm. And it was around the same time. And it was deep. It was deep. It doesn't happen that often. It really doesn't. That's why I chose this area, because there's very little severe weather that you have to deal with. You pay for it in traffic, as you can see. Yesterday, remember, I drove around, there was almost no traffic at all. Now look around. And lots of youngins, lots and lots of sports cars and students. Lots. Dana, your left one too. Yeah. The price of getting old, right? Bill Abernathy, how are you? From Charlotte. I've been looking for a Legacy XT based on your review. It's an excellent car. I'll get another one for sure. They are unavailable. Yeah, they're just, even used is extremely hard to find, and the prices are outrageous. Let the dust settle. Prices will even out. They'll level eventually. Right now is not a time to be buying a vehicle, in my opinion. I'm not telling you what to do, just in my opinion, because I've looked at the prices. They're outrageous. It's ridiculous. I can almost get from my car what I paid for it. Ed, do you think that Rosie is going to have Cubs this year? That's a good question. I think about that. I haven't seen her yet, and I think they are prepared. They know about this storm, so I don't think they'll come out. This warm weather tends to bring them out, but I just don't think she'll be out for a while. But I will let you know. You know I will. Dana says I think, what is that? 1.1 mile where I live. This is the intersection if you want to make a right. Go to Wares Valley. You want to go to Townsend. You want to go to Gatlinburg. You can go that way or go straight, or you can go to Cades Cove to the right. You can still get to Cades Cove if you went straight. It's a longer drive. It's a scenic drive. I don't mind taking it. Often, sometimes, I live. If I would have made a right and I go up that way, I can go to Gatlinburg pretty quick. But I like going this way. It's just there's a different scenery. If I want country, I go the way of my house because it's all back roads and really, really pretty. But sometimes, for sake of getting there faster, this is faster. Miles from here to Gatlinburg right now. Rosie is too old. No, she's pretty young still. Pink Jeep George on your, yeah, Pink Jeep is, that's also another thing you can do. You can park your car and let them take you all around. You won't have, the only option you won't have is to say, I want to go there, I want to go there. Well, they take you on the tour that you pay for. Man, that traffic is thick on the left. Wow. Try to spin that around a little bit so you kind of get, that's coming from Gatlinburg. Wow. Can I check my post up, see if my other toy came? Got another toy coming. It's going to be busy though this weekend. I can tell. Loud and busy. And then we got to get ready for the rod run. And we got to get ready for Shades of the Past, and we got to get ready for the Jeep Fest. And that won't be till August, so we're cool on that. now's the time you got to, from like today on, you really got to watch the traffic. You got to watch where you're going, watch people, because everyone's looking around. If you get a chance, look at the cars that'll go by me. You see everybody's got their face against the window, including the driver, looking around, and you got to be paying attention. Many accidents happen here. DJI. I wish I was there. Kate's Cove live. You can't. I tried. You can't. There's no service there. I have tried. It does not work. You can't even get a phone call out. Can't. I wish I could too. I smell hamburgers and French fries. Must be coming from Shoney's. DJ, I love you, mean it. I do. Randall, I would love to come up there during Rod Run. I love hot. Yes, and it's really, it's like 2 weeks of fun. Even though it's like, official, the dates and stuff like 3 days. Nah, don't listen to that. These guys, I already see one just up ahead. Looks like a Thunderbird. I have to look through the garbage pail, but they'll be coming. They'll be here. And some of them may be showing up this weekend, like this guy here at the Thunderbird. You can see it coming into focus. Bring it in just a little. Oh, that's too much. See, there's the first rod that I could say officially is here. Thunderbird. Dunkin' Donuts is coming soon, right there. Now life is good. Dunkin' Donuts. Baskin Robbins is reaching their whole place. Trump Cafe and more. How about that? That's new. Trump Cafe. You can see the clouds starting to build. That's Gatlinburg straight ahead. You can see the clouds starting to build. 71 degrees right now. You all having fun? I don't have very many people in the room today. I guess they're bored. Lost it for a second there. I don't know why. Very weird. Now there's more traffic. Dana says that I'm here. You are driving. Yeah, it's nice, isn't it? You can just sit there and let me do all the drive. Get all stressed out. Hi, Kim Ohm. How are you? Hello, Jeff. When is the spring rod run coming up? March. DJI, check it. I think it's like 20, 24, 25, 26, or 25, 26, 27. Could you check into that for me? It swaps around every once in a while because they have to fit it in where they can fit it in. PC Vlogs, go Tigers! I know there's absolutely no service or anything out there. No, you can't even get a phone call when you're in Cades Cove. As soon as you go into the national park, pretty much your service is done because they don't permit cell towers there. So you just have to deal with the fact you're not going to talk to your friends, neighbors, and relatives while you're there. DJI got another one, huh? Thank you, DJI. He's on the ball. At the camping cage club, they do a, yeah, but you got to stay in the camp. Now, I could do live there. That I could do, you know, but then I can't drive around and show you everything. It's better if I get, what I usually do is put my cameras all over the car on the roof. I take out the GoPros, put the suction cups on them, and stick them all over the roof, and then give you a, not quite a 360, but like a 180 view of the place, just so that you have something to look at. We have Krispy Kreme and Dunkin' Donuts. Yep, now because Krispy Kreme has been here for years, but they had no Dunkin' Donuts, and I never could understand that. The amount of people that come in here, they should have jumped on that years ago. They shouldn't have waited till 2022. A little behind the times. Now there is one up in Sevierville, Dunkin' Donuts. It's like right on the border of Sevierville, Pigeon Forge. It's right by Magilla Gorilla. You know where Magilla Gorilla is there? The wax museum and stuff. But you got to go all the way there. You're not in Pigeon Forge trying to leave it. Not too much of a drive, but Randall, I'm having a blast. No, I'm glad you're having a good time. Thank you, Rick. Thank you, Rick Haley. Thank God, 3 people subscribe. Tell them to stay subscribed, please. Don't unsubscribe. Almost at DJI. Are we close yet? I didn't even look this morning. I was doing laundry this morning, vacuuming. I wanted to get everything done before we lost power. As I told Miss Marie when I got up this morning, so I want to get all the laundry done, get the place clean, because last time it caught us by surprise, and I had laundry had piled up, and I go, oh no, you know, Miss Marie needs her work clothes and my jeans and my sweatshirts and stuff are all in there, so I had to like break out the old stuff, and I said, no, I'm not going to do that again. So everything now officially is done, washed and dried, vacuum, everything is good. DJI 62 there. It's still 71. I'm having a vacation station staycation. Say that 3 times fast. It's a group of people in purple shirts. Everybody wearing purpley shirts. You can't get lost, right? You'll know where everybody is. Right? I'm trying to straighten the phone. That's why I call it a virtual getaway, DJI, because everyone's in the car with me right now. And granted, I'm not going to all the most exciting places, but you are here. And it's where the signal's good and seeing what's happening. It's fun for me. Hello? April 7th through the 9th. Thank you. Rod Run then is April 7th through the 9th. Thank you, DJI. 7 through 9. I'll try to remember that. DJI, April 7th through the 9th, Rod Run. See, last year it was in March, if I'm not mistaken, right, DJI? Thought so. And the chili cook-off be coming up sometime. Isn't that in January? I raised some eyebrows on that one, didn't I? I love doing that. Dennis Jackson, 8 Jeff, and everybody else, hello to you, Dennis. Good to see you. Thank you very much. Miranda Hill, I'm going to be in Leesburg, Alabama, 7th on Scale Nights. Radio-controlled rock roller. Sounds interesting. There was one, DJI, in Gatlinburg. Was that before I got up here, or just I didn't realize it? How could Dunkin' Donuts not make a living up there? Gatlinburg? I mean, that's food central there. Everybody goes to Gatlinburg to eat. because it's really what it is. It's some attractions with a lot of food. All it tells me is there's 20 left. I was really close the other night. I was almost at 59,990, and then people whatever happened, either YouTube did it or people just backed out. I don't know. I said, all right, we'll play games for a little while. Sooner or later, the numbers swing my way. Pendulum swings both ways. Timon, I guess we missed the rod run. We're pigeon forward from 19th to the 26th. Well, just stay a little longer. Or change your dates. That's all. One of the favorite things to do is drive up and down each. Yeah, I love going, and often, and I don't turn the cameras on. I'll do this and drive right up to Gatlinburg and just drive around and people watch. I just enjoy watching because you can tell the foreigners, you know, and you just look around and just daydream. Every day is a blessing here for me, and I know it is for you guys too. When you come up here on vacation, that's why you came up here. That's why you make your plans to come up, because you love this place. And how could you not love this place? It is so cool. Thank you, Tim. You do that. Last night I spent most of the time working on Facebook for the 2 channels and a few of my clients. So I figured I was already in the Facebook mode, and got a lot done. I got a lot of stuff out of the way. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to our channel. I'd appreciate that very much. Carla and Jeff, my mom turned 81 today, and great niece Chinoa turned 3. Hi, Chinoa. What's your mom's name? Happy birthday, Mom. 81 years old. God bless you. 81 years old. November 10th is the chili cook-off. That's good. It's good. I enjoy it. You know, some of the chili is good. Some of it just is average. You know, you can only do so much with chili unless you're really into cuisine, and you can add something to it that really makes it stand out but not taste nasty. I do not like white chili. I don't understand. Chili's supposed to be red. It's just the way it is, and the white chili just doesn't do it for me. And I tried the 2 or 3 there. I wasn't impressed. April Pope, how are you, dear? Good to see you. Rick Palay. I hope I'm saying it right. I need the fonts a little bit better. I told him, Jeff, you're my favorite YouTuber, hands down. You're very awesome. You know, if you're a person that likes to lie, you got to remember all your lies. If you're a person who tells the truth, you never have to remember anything. The truth is the truth. It comes right out. You know, but there's so many people that just can't stand tall. They're always hiding behind the shadows of their lies, and I've got no room for that. I really don't. DJ, I made it before, but I got here about 6 years ago. It was on the corner of Space Needle. See, I don't remember that. I really don't remember. And maybe it was, not because it's been here almost 7, so it probably would have been there, but I hadn't really familiarized myself that well with all the streets of Gatlinburg and surrounding communities. It took me about a year to really know my way around this place, because there's a lot of little twisty-turny roads, but they always lead to somewhere. You come out and you go, oh, I know where I am. Oh, I know where I am. It's like, I didn't know that was right there. You know, and it happens all the time. And it did to me when we first got here. I go, oh, how about that? Look at, man, I never knew that road existed. Let's see here. Is this the road? Sweet Lord, they are driving fast. Hope the signal stays in for a few more minutes. Strap in, kids. Put your seatbelts on. I told you,
Put your seatbelts on.
This is a pretty place. You can already see a cabin, can't you? Can you see it? Back there up in the trees. Isn't that pretty? See, that's the style of my cabin. It's narrow, 3 stories. That's a little rough for you to see it now. But it's well hidden. I love Pigeon Forge, April, and Gatlinburg. I do too. They're so different, aren't they? Betty, happy birthday to you, Betty. Happy 81st birthday. You need another 81 more. Okay? Look at these places. And this is right off of 321. You'd never know this place is here. Big Bear Lodge and Resort. Right there. I'm sorry, I went between a bunch of buildings. They're building a lot of homes up here. A lot of log cabins up here. A lot of these are rentable. Some of them you can buy, but you can check it out. Big Bear Lodge Resort. If I'm not mistaken, this is where I got hit by that chick. Yeah, this is. This is where I got hit by that chick. Yep. This is where I got it. She didn't speak English. Let's put it that way. Greenwood Way. This is right where I got hit. Let's see if we could do it again. I hope not. That's a pretty place. They painted that recently. Look at that. I love the angle of the roof. Isn't that nice? And that's a small place. That's a little 2-bedroom. That's all you need. You do not need some mansion, unless you've got some sort of head problem. You need to have large buildings. But that's perfect for somebody. Perfect. Nice little deck. Upstairs looks very cozy. There's 2 decks, lower right there. Lower deck, upper deck is on the back side. Kind of rough for you guys to see. Daniel Bishop, hello to you, Daniel. Anthony Acuesta-Pace, hello. Randall, Wildcat Country, Big Blue Nation, April Pro. I'm doing good. DGI. Had a job interview there. Did you really? I used to work at Cooters in Gatlinburg, too. Do they still have a Cooters there? Hi, Jim Spencer. Good to see you. Now, Cooters is in Pigeon Forge by Dollar Tree. Wildcat Country, Big Blue Nation. Signal Strong, very good. April Page, beautiful. Yeah, aren't they? Is it still blurry? Or is it clear now, DJI? I'm up pretty high. I should be able to get a good signal now. Anthony says, I am at Les Schwab getting a tire patched. Hope all is well. Yes. Don't go too far. No. Is that, you mean, is it, oh, good now. Okay, good. Thank you. I was wondering, it should be a good signal. Thank you for the DJ. Thank you for the site. You want to check it out, folks? Hit the little blue site there. You can get any information you need. They call them condos. Those are the condos that were on the left. Okay. I thought they were like just little rental units, but condos. That means they have more amenities when they're condos and townhouses and things. If it's just like a rental unit, it's going to be like a hotel room, but condos and townhouses. Yeah, I'll show you right where I was. And DJI, you may remember that. I was right, let's see, I'm lining myself, right here. Stopped right here, and this was all beautiful green, and I was getting video of this. And cameras on the front of the car, kind of like what I'm doing now. And this chick had no license, and I'm sorry, she didn't have an American license, she had a license from Nicaragua. Comes around the corner on my side of the corner, where I am now, and was not looking, because it's on the video, and I remember seeing it, but on the video it's very clear. She was looking down at something on her seat, and she proceeded to come around the corner, hit me head on right here, and I was stopped just like this. And they were disputing the accident. The person who owned the truck was disputing the accident. And the cop said, this is an open and closed case. This is all shut and it's an open and shut case. And the insurance company got the video after they complained, and then they didn't complain anymore because the video told it all. She was on the wrong side of the road. These are cute little rental cabins, fire-size chalets. This is number 401. Cute little cabin, probably a 2-bedroom. Very nice, very private because you're on a corner here. So you got the woods, very, very nice. These are really cute little cabins. Every once in a while I'll see one for sale too. Kind of high price now, a little out of my range. You start getting to that $500,000 to $1 million for these places, and that's not unusual. These would no doubt be in the $600,000-700,000, maybe even more range. It's only 2 bedrooms. And when I bought mine, it had 4 bedrooms. So and I got it cheap. I couldn't believe how cheap I got it. Come on. Some guy wants to pass me. I don't want to hold him up. When's a Jeep invasion, DJI? August something. Oh, somebody's pillow got blown off the deck. But they're not happy. Got to go down and get it, too. That's always a pain in the neck. They call them condos. Now it's blurry. Picture's blurry, but I can still tell the count. I guess... why am I not? Oh, because I don't have the picking up a Wi-Fi. That's why. Still blurry? Let me know, DJI. What I'll do is snap on the Wi-Fi's. That might help it out. Let me know. August 25th or 27th. Thank you. Louise Shepard, how are you? Good evening, Jeff. I guess my dream of mountain living is going to remain a dream. Well, it doesn't always have to. DJI, is it clear or not clear? This is a little cul-de-sac. Well, you could go up there, but there's only a couple of homes up there. Okay. Get back up high again. I'm going to go back up high again. It's really pretty in here. Very nice. You know, when Miss Marie and I first came in, I should have bought all these because most of them were up for sale. I should have bought them all. Snooze, you lose. And I was snoozing. Right here is where that chick came around that corner. Right on, bam, me good. It ruined her. Her truck didn't move. It had to be towed. We're going back up high, so the signal should start coming in a little bit clearer. Pretty, isn't it? What we need is to find where the towers are, and you can go stay. Oh yeah, great, and have a tumor the size of a football on my butt. So those are the ones, DJI, you were saying. Those are the condos, correct? And there's the cross. You can see the cross in the picture. Isn't that pretty? Now, are those rentable, DJI? Those are the ones you can rent, or they're private? Because I don't see any rental signs on those, and then maybe they've sold them all. I do remember one time they had rental signs on them, but I don't see any evidence of that now. Yes, the Big Bear. And you'll see some new homes they're building right here now. You couldn't see them when I was coming up, But now you'll see that they're slapping them together. Looks like 3 in a row. Right there. They put them up quick. You got to remember, when you see these cabins, like here on the left side, you see them? They look like cabins, but they're really not cabins, because if you look carefully on the right side of your screen, they're the same houses they're building. They're conventional homes, but the facade on the outside is a cabin facade, a facade. And they look like cabins, but they have all the insulation and the amenities of a home, not a log cabin. So you want, and that's fine. I have no issue with that, because you get the effect of the cabin, but you're not living in a cabin. Because if you buy a real cabin, you've got a lot of maintenance on those things. And I looked into it, and I talked to a lot of people that own them, and they said they're a lot of maintenance, and it's very expensive. And I said, no, I don't want that. I'm getting older, and I don't want that. I want something I just pull into. So I opted for a cedar home, which is perfect. A cedar cabin. Cedar repels bugs. These are all rentals here. All those on your left, those are all rental cabins. They're cute. They're little 2 bedrooms. They're perfect. They're probably 1,000 to 1,200 square feet, which is more than enough. You know, some people go, oh, I have to have 10,000 square feet. Muffy needs her own bedroom. The dog needs 10,000 square feet. There's the hotel over there. See the hotel? You can rent rooms up there. That beautiful view is up there. Look at those balconies. Tell me that wouldn't be a beautiful view. Right? High up. Beautiful mountains. And this is one of those places you just never see. You see the cross when you're in Pigeon Forge. People go, where's the cross? Oh, it's right here. You go right up to the cross from here. And you know why it's available? Because the prices are changing so fast they can't keep up with it. And I'm not kidding you. I am not kidding you. DJI, when I check mine all the time, and the prices, they're almost 6% a month they go up, which is crazy. These are all rentals here. These are all, and they're really nice. Off the beaten path. I can't, DJI, check maybe if they give you an idea what the rentals are. If they do. I don't know if they do or not. I did a video a while ago, but I am sure those prices have changed. I love the dark. Our cabin's like that, dark like that. I love that look. I just love cabin life living. I just looking at these places, I feel good. I don't know if that means, if you understand what I'm saying. There's just a warmth just looking at them. We're going high and higher, high and higher. They're from Florida. Now the hotel, you'll see that in your frame in a moment. You can rent rooms here. I don't even know how much the rooms are. DJI, my man, he always finds out everything. The man is a cornucopia of information. I can tell you that. He's always found anything that I've ever needed. I don't know how he does it. He's a master at this. I mean, look how high up we are going. And these are all rental cabins here. Y'all still with me? Everybody still with me? Everybody enjoying the drive? See, the hotel's right here on your right. There it is. And the cabins are right there on your left. That's something. Nice room. Every room has a balcony and a view. I don't care where you are in this hotel, you got a view. And that to me is cool. They got speed bumps because tourists like to speed through here. Not anymore. They like their suspension. Haven't you nearly quadrupled? Yeah, oh yeah, at least. At least. At least. To rebuild now is over $300 a square foot. That's a lot of money. It was 125 when I bought the square foot. There's the cross. You can walk up to that. There are paths. I can't take the car on the path, but there are paths to walk up to it if you want to go and see it. This is a steep one because you can't see over the front of your car when you go up this. Not at all. And I got a low front car. But there's the hotel. Look at the view. That's looking towards Gatlinburg right there. You can see Mount LeConte is just to your left. There are people here in the hotel. They got handicap parking. Plenty of parking. It's not too cramped at all. Very nicely laid out. Look at the view. Isn't that gorgeous? Randall says, me and my mom like the cabin we rented in Townsend behind the hardware store. I know right where you're talking. It's very, very nice, very affordable. Yes, you can, excuse me, you can find affordable rental cabins. They're there. You have to search them out. Now, if you go to the ones on the main drags or you go to Gatlinburg, you're going to pay a hell of a lot more in Gatlinburg than you will in Pigeon Forge or here, which is just off the beaten path. And tell me, is this a big deal? Looks like a nice view to me, doesn't it? Right? Looks like a nice view to me. It doesn't matter if I was in Gatlinburg or not. I'm still up a couple thousand feet here. This is great. This is fine. I mean, what's another 500 feet to you? You're not going to even notice it. You're already looking at that beautiful mountain. And I can tell you tomorrow when that thing is full of snow, these people have $1 million view. They're going to see that whole mountain capped and covered in white snow. And most of these other surrounding mountains that you see, absolutely stunning. That's why you should try and move here. You know, before you can. Even if you get a small little place, you don't have to get one of these cabins. You can. Have you ever thought about tiny homes? Have any of you ever looked into that? Let me give you a suggestion. I'm drinking my coffee. I'm running low. Do any of you have Samsung TV or you have some sort of cable? Have you ever looked at Tiny Home Nation? Have you ever? If you get a chance, look at it. Now, I'm not saying that's for you, but it may stimulate you to think a little differently about what you really need in order to live and enjoy your life. Because bigger is not better. No. You got a big house, you got to maintain a big house. And that means a lot of your money goes into maintaining the house. If you have a smaller home, that's why I downsized considerably. Went from 5,000 square feet to 1,700 square feet. Big difference. But you want to know something? I'm more comfortable in my current place than I was in the big place. Much more comfortable. And I could even do with smaller and be fine with that. I like cozy. I like small surroundings. I like cozy. I don't like big and open and modern. Modern and cabins don't go together at all. But look into tiny living. You could afford it. Now, in Townsend, at the Arrow Campground, they have, if you're going to be up this way, I suggest you go there. In fact, a lot of these places, these larger resorts will have tiny homes. Ask to go look inside them. But the one that I particularly liked was in Arrow Campground, and they had two models. They had a tiny home cabin, and then they had a tiny home, a style of cabin, but it wasn't cabin, but it was it had everything in it, and the whole thing was for under $80,000. the whole thing. And that's kind of the high end of what the home is. You can go lesser, but what it had was everything you need, including a loft bedroom, a nice living room, and everything you needed in there, walk-in shower. It was just under 1,000 square feet, and they had some that are 600 square feet. It depends on what you can tolerate and what you realize that you really don't need. We don't use our spare bedroom except for, like I said, when it gets really cold. But if it was a smaller house, the house wouldn't have 3 levels. It maybe only have 1 level, and then everything stays warm because now you're not working your air conditioning and heating unit. You're using it to be efficient on 1 level. And I just liked the way it looked. It looked cabiny on the inside. It had all the amenities. It was very cute, very, very cute. And I said, man, we should be living in something like that, because then we could just lock the door and go whenever we want. Wouldn't have to worry about anything, get a little lot somewhere, lease a lot, or buy a little 80 by 100. Because you don't need a lot of property, because the property you're looking at is right there in your screen. That's what you look at, is the mountains that are miles away. You can't live up there. That's a national park, so you can't go up there. But you can look at it all you want. You find a little plot of land, plop your little tiny home on it, and live your life. You whatever money you have put away or are going to get, you won't have to touch it. Just sell what you got and move out. Have a big old yard sale. Take that money, put it into your tiny home and your little place, and then live happily ever after. It's just a thought. Just a thought. They have nothing available for the next month or two. I bet with this view, right now, I actually do it all through my phone. DJI 325 square feet. That's all you need. It sounds small, but it's really, when you efficiently build it and design it, it's as much room as you have now. If you have an average house, as much room as you have in your living room / kitchen. Now, if you have a big opulent kitchen, a big living room, no, you can't. 300 square feet, 100 square feet is 10 by 10. So if you have 325 square feet, you have 30 feet by whatever, like 35 feet of room. So if you have a room that's 35 feet, that's where you live. And then they use the height as well as underneath for storage in these tiny homes. So you can always go up, and you add a loft or 2 lofts, 1 at each end. You can make them bedrooms or sitting rooms or craft rooms, whatever you want to make it. And you build up a little bit, but you don't make the home any bigger. So it heats well and it cools well. It's just a very efficient way to live. Signal's excellent. Very good. Well, I'm not on Wi-Fi, but I must be near a tower. Maybe the cross has its own in it. Oh, I got somebody behind me. I didn't realize that. I was looking. I was too busy enjoying that view. You have to admit, that was gorgeous. There's some more cabins. It's really pretty here. I live straight ahead. You see where the tip of that mountain is? I live over there. Cute little cabin. These are like duplexes. There's 2. There's 2 front doors. You see them, one to the left, one to the right. That's a duplex rental cabin. Probably a 1-bedroom, maybe 2, but like 1 bedroom with a pull-out and all that. Very nice. Very nice. That's a pretty home. And there's a multi-cabin right up above rental. Refresh your screens. When you get behind these cabins, you kind of lose your signal. It's not a very big place, but it's a beautiful place. All these people, all the tourists are coming up. They're on their way up here. Wasn't that fun? Hope you enjoyed that. Really, 1080p, that was good. Not, I don't know about now. Just beautiful. Absolutely love the tiny. I do too. I do too. Jim said it went from 4,000 square feet to 1,500. And you managed, right? Right? You figured it out. You got rid of all the crap. That's why I'm downsizing. When the house reaches a certain number, I'm going to get rid of it probably, because eventually the bubble's got to burst on the housing market, and this time I'm not going to be sleeping. And then we're going to get something, and we're tossing around whatever it is, but it's not going to be any bigger than what we got, probably less. I could deal with 1,000 square feet and be very comfortable, because I require less stuff now. As long as I have a comfortable living room, a place as a studio that would be quiet, a corner or a little loft somewhere, kitchen to cook my food. A galley kitchen's fine for me. I can cook. I've worked in restaurants that have been smaller than my kitchen, and I've managed to get the food all done. And a bedroom that is not a bedroom I can walk around the bed. I don't like places that you can't walk around your bed. And that's it. That's all I require. And a deck around the whole thing. That would be the first thing, because you take a tiny home and you put a deck all the way around it, now that house has this abundance to it that you don't feel cooped up. You now have a place to go. You put a roof over one side of the deck, you can screen it in. I mean, there's so many things you can do. Miss Marie wants a greenhouse. So I was thinking, okay, make one side a greenhouse, the south side, and have it glassed in, the other side open. And if we want to go sit in a greenhouse, have windows that roll up, and then have a sitting area with screens on it. In my mind, it's all designed. It's all ready to go. But I'm just waiting. This is 321, by the way. To the left would be Wares Valley, Cades Cove, Townsend. To the right would be Pigeon Forge. I hate bottoming out. You always can bottom out right there if you don't angle your car. There, back on the main road. Just like that. Look at that. Not far. Probably less than a half a mile to Pigeon Forge. But it looked like we were way up in the mountains, right? But we weren't. If you use your head, you can find that little piece of property somewhere and put your dream. And that's where you spend your life. You go, man, I got my dream. You can do it. I know you can do it. See where it says 409? That's with the card. It's 419 without the card. So that's what you're going to be paying if you're coming up here this week. And then more later on. I'm sure you would, DJ. You know what? And I know you've been in a lot of apartments and hotels and stuff. They're twice as big as those in your apartment. Twice as big with more storage and more amenities. And it's something you could afford. And if you're retired or you're about to retire, you don't want to spend all your money on buying some big opulent house. You want something that is safe, secure, and comfortable. It doesn't have to be opulent. Why do you need opulent? Who are you showing off for? Right? And so many people, I'll have to have the fine trim lawn. No, you don't. I don't want a lawn. I want nature. I don't want to have to ever go out into the lawn. I got a little piece of grass that I weed eat because it's out in the front, and it's tiny. In 10 minutes, it's done. That's it. 10 minutes, I'm done. But they come in, and they do it. The groundskeepers, they come in and do all that stuff. So I barely have to do anything. No, the Oculus takes no space at all. I could sit on my couch and I could go around the world in my Oculus. I was killing zombies last night. Oh yeah. I was having a ball. I was using my katana last night. I'm getting better at that. That's that big samurai sword katana. And man, I was slicing and dicing. Julian Fry. Man, It was so much fun. It really is. You got to get one of those, folks. You get anything, you got to get one of those. Well, I hope you had fun. Time for me to sign off. I got things to love you, mean it. And maybe I'll go on tonight. I don't know what time Miss Marie gets off, but we'll see what happens, all right? Otherwise, we will see you very, very soon. Have a great